This is inarguably the best Dracoslayer combo in all of existence. So, basically, just to break down what this combo is going to do, you're going to start with 2 cards. It is a true 2-card combo. Does not require 2.5, no discard outlet, nothing. Everything is contained with these 2. If you're playing against Tier Limit, which is the best deck, we're in a Tier 0 format, you will win every single time if you establish this board. Now, the importance of this is, and the reason that I think it is the best combo in the deck, is because you get 3 other cards to do anything that you want with. Called by the Graves, Fenrir's, anything. It doesn't matter what it is, they're huge. So, now let's just walk through this combo. Now, one more thing, yes, you could use variations. You could open Bumbuku instead of Pegasus and search the Pegasus and do the same combo. Could open Revolution Dragon, which just searches Luster Pendulum. It doesn't matter. The point is that you end up with these 2 cards. So basically you just set your scales. Then you can activate your Majesty Pegasus. This is going to search Power Load. It has to search Power Load. There's no other options. Every point that we do, you have to do it in this order. Luster Pendulum will destroy and add. Activate your Power Load. Summon your Pendulum because you just want to get your 2 monsters on board. Go into Ignister. You have to go into Ignister first. This will come up in the future and you'll see why. Ignister is going to summon, well, Ignis Phoenix. That Ignis Phoenix summon is important because it needs to be out of the deck. Beyond Search. This is where the combo gets pretty basic. Activate your scales. Just so you don't sequence this wrong, obviously Pendulum Summon first so you can free up the effect of the Monkey board. Then you activate your Monkey board next. Then you can get your Synchron. Obviously, don't activate your Pegasus on that special summon. Even though you can, don't activate it. You don't have anything to discard. You'll have to discard the field spell. Alright, now you can go into Paladin, because now Paladin can summon the other Pegasus that we put in there from Luster Pendulum. Now you can use the effect. Synchron for Sky Iris. In this combo, you can't search Necro Valley, because if you search Necro Valley, you can't summon back your Out Eyes Synchron, and you can't summon back an Ignister. It's bad. So you want to go for Sky Iris. It's okay. You're not going to miss the Necro Valley. Activate the Sky Iris, because that gives you 3 spells on field. This is important, because now Selene, 3 material on Selene, and then we continue with the normal basic combo. Synchron for Monkey board, Entrainment, summon back Synchron, go on to Baron. Now you have your 1 negate, and then to continue the combo, you activate your Sky Iris to destroy the Power Load. Revolution Dragon's going to bring back that Ignister that we put in Grave. Ignister is going to summon Power Load from deck, and you have to summon Power Load from deck there, so you can go into your Ignister, I don't remember this card's name, Dynastor Power. That lets you get back your Ignis Phoenix. This is cool and very important. This is why you needed to summon it all the way at the start of your turn. Now, another important factor. Dynastor Power has to summon Luster Pendulum from Graveyard. You'll have Luster Pendulum and Majesty Pegasus from your Xyz earlier. You have to summon Luster or the combo won't work at the end. Now you can go into Zealantis. Zealantis with 4 on board is important, obviously. It's going to have extra room, and you'll see the board after its effect is activated and we restructure. This resets Prominence and Dynastor Power. Now you have room to activate your Ignister Prominence to summon from deck. Summon your Master. Master doesn't do anything. It's just a normal, you just have to play for the name. So you summon it so you can go into your Hieratic Seal. Now you can summon back the Pegasus from Graveyard. This is the reason why it was so important, because if you left Luster, then you wouldn't be able to finish the combo. Then you activate your Ignis Phoenix that you added back off the Power Load from way ago. Then Baron gets a pop the Phoenix. Phoenix can summon the other Master from deck. Then you go into Abyss Dweller. Now, this board is, from the start, pretty much unbreakable. Like, there's not much Tier Elements doing against this board. And then the Paladin resolves. You get to add a Majesty Pegasus, which is going to be the salt-based sprinkle at the end of this combo. Alright, so now, during your opponent's turn, you activate your Abyss Dweller, you lock their graveyard out. What do? Hieratic Seals. Bounces a card. In this combo, I'm just bouncing Sky Iris because opponent doesn't have anything. You got to bounce something, but regardless. Bounce something that they put out, so you disrupt their board. Then you special summon Sloth. This is kind of where the lock becomes like godly. Now you have Sloth on board. It's 0/0, so that kind of sucks, but that's okay because now your opponent can't summon from extra deck. Good luck breaking the board without your extra deck or graveyard. And then next you get the fact that Dynastor Power has a layer of protection. Here it just says pendulum monsters and pendulum cards in your zones cannot be destroyed by battle or your opponent's card effects. So that means the Sloth cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. You have to get rid of the power before you can get rid of the Sloth. But at the end of the combo, if you remember, we searched Majesty Pegasus. Pegasus has a hand trap effect that no one uses. Quick effect. Discard. For the rest of the turn, your opponent cannot target Dracoslayers with card effects. And they also cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So that means when you discard your Majesty Pegasus, that gives protection to your power. Power gives protection to Sloth. They're not going into the extra deck. On top of that, even if somehow they decided to break this board, they still can't use their graveyard because of Dweller. This combo is kind of unbeatable, in my opinion. Not to mention, we still have a Baron Negate. We didn't even talk about that. There's not much you can truly do. And let's say even you're playing against Fluandries where the Sloth isn't that good. You can just summon Magnamood. Magnamood will search a Revolution Dragon in phase for follow-up. You'll still have Baron Negate for normal summon. You'll have the Heretic Seal bounce on field to stop their extender. Everyone knows Flunderers have 2 points of access. You stop their normal summon and you stop their extra summon and you win. So it doesn't matter. But if you want to go even further, instead of going for Abyss Dweller, you could just summon Baguska in defense. And then you have Seal Baguska. That's game. Switch to Baguska into attack during your next turn. You win. So it doesn't really matter what you're playing against, but you have to know what you're playing against. So that's a whole thing. Regardless, I will go Dweller. The board is good enough against Flundery regardless. And that is it. It's an extremely long combo, but I do think any Dracoslayer player should probably memorize this combo just because it's so good. And when you see those 2 cards in your hand, you know, okay, I have game. And if you know how to do this combo and your opponent has a disruption or any way to try to stop it in between, that's fine. You know how the combo works. You know what you're supposed to do. So you just use your extenders or your other cards in hand, because you have 3 other cards in hand, remember, to simply play through it. And that's it. I hope you like the combo. If you want to see a deck profile of the list, just let me know. I'm probably playing this at the regionals coming up, so I just didn't put it out yet. But if there's enough people who want to see it, I will 100% do a deck profile. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, comment below what you think.